Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. To the Honorable, the Head of Study Program, Professor Dr. Sri Indah Nikensari SE MSI, the Honorable of Supervisor, Dr. Saparudin Muhtar SE MSI, and all of you guys. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Oktavia Nuratika. I am from Economics Education Study Program, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta. Today, I would like to present about my internship program report at Regional Office Directorate General Treasury of DKI Jakarta, or in Bahasa, Kantor Wilayah Direktorat Jenderal Perbendaharaan DKI Jakarta, in the field of coaching the implementation budget tool. Moving to the next slide. There will be 9 points. There are institution profile, history of institution, organization structure, vision and mission of institution, timeline of internship, implementation of internship, obstacle and solution, conclusion, and suggestion. For the first is institution profile. Regional Office Directorate General Treasury of DKI Jakarta is located at Otto Iskandar Dinata Street, Bidara Cina, Jatinegara, East Jakarta. Regional Office Directorate of Treasury is a vertical institution of the Directorate General of Treasury that is under and responsible to the Director General of Treasury. Next, the task of the Regional Office Directorate General of Treasury is to carry out coordination, coaching, supervision, technical guidance, technical support, monitoring, evaluation, report preparation, verification, and accountability in the field of Treasury based on applicable laws and regulations. Moving to the next slide. History of institution. The Ministry of Finance divides the separation of authority, namely the function of assessment, budgeting, and treasury. And then, 3 organizations were formed, namely the Directorate General of Budget and Financial Balance, Directorate General of Treasury, and the Agency for Economic, Financial, and International Cooperation Assessment. Directorate General of Treasury is not a completely new organization. Core functions are spread across various Echelon 1 and 2 units. The issuance of Presidential Decrees number 35, 36, and 37 of 2004 and Decrees of the Minister of Finance number 302/KMK/2004 and number 303/KMK/2004 legally merged the units managing the Treasury function into one Directorate General of Treasury consisting of 1 Secretariat Directorate General and 7 Technical Directorate at the head office and 30 Regional Office Directorate General of Treasury and a number of KPPN in vertical institution office. Moving the next slide. Organization structure. Regional Office Directorate General Treasury of DKI Jakarta, led by a head of office. Regional Office consists of the General Section, the field of coaching the implementation budget 1, the field of coaching the implementation budget 2, the field of accounting and financial reporting development, and the field of KPPN supervision and internal compliance. Vision and mission of institution. The vision is to be the best treasury manager regional. To realize the vision, there are 5 missions. First, realizing prudent, efficient, and optimal cash and investment management. Second, support timely, effective, and accountable budget implementation performance. Third, realizing accounting and financial reporting of countries that are accountable, transparent, and timely. Four, realizing the implementation of business process, application implementation, and internal compliance that is reliable, effective, and efficient. And the last one is realizing the development of regional budget implementation in accordance with the principle of equality, cooperation, mutual benefit, and information disclosure. Moving to the next slide. So this is my timeline of internship. I did preparation in November to handle administration for my internship, and in December, I get news that I was accepted at Regional Office Directorate Treasury of DKA Jakarta. And then, January 18, I start internship until February 18. So I did internship for 23 working days from Monday to Friday at 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. And the last in March until April, I'm doing a report of my internship. Moving to the next slide. Implementation of internship. During my internship at Regional Office Directorate General Treasury of DKA Jakarta, I was placed in the field of coaching the implementation budget too. Of course, I did several jobs. The first is finding, processing, and analyzing various data. Example is data on economic growth DKI Jakarta, data on employment Gini ratio and poverty DKI Jakarta, and then data on tax revenue and non-tax revenue DKI Jakarta. I get data from BPS and office-specific applications such as Omspan and maybe application. The second of my job is making Notula activities. Notula that I met on this job is Notula sharing session. And the last one of my job is designing several sections of regional physical review. In this job, I was given the task of designing list of table, list of graph, and list of chart. Moving to the next slide. Obstacle and solution. The first obstacle is limitation of facilities. In the office, only provide one computer that can be used to jointly. So I handle it with bring a personal laptop. The second obstacle is lack of knowledge about office application. Because I knew found out at the time of carrying out the internship, so that it's difficult to use it. But I can handle it with open access employees. And the last one of obstacle is lack of understanding about design application. For this obstacle, I handle it with joining a sharing session graphic design held by the office. Moving the next slide. Conclusion. During the implementation of internship, I get valuable experience and lesson felt in the world of work. Of all that, so I can conclude several things. The first, I learned how to search, process, and analyze various data. From the many data that I do, I can conclude that the existence of COVID-19 has bad impact to Treasury of DKA Jakarta. Second, I knowing the overview for operating specific application. Second, I knowing the overview for operating specific application that Office used to search for data such as Omspan and maybe application. Third, I can add skill about design because at the time internship, I followed the sharing session of graphic design held by the Office. And the last one is I can know the employees' work environment directly, especially in the field of coaching the implementation budget too. And then, next slide. Suggestion. For college student, the first is college student must have good communication skill to easily socialize with employees and understand the work provided. And then, college student who will implementation internship should communicate with the elders who have implemented internship to find information related to internship activities. For university, first, provide supplies and guidance related to the internship program to have preparation in implementing internship. And then, establish a good relationship with the company or institution for make it easier student to get an internship place. And the last one is for institution. The first, preparing SOP for student who implementation internship to can implementation their duties accordance with the instruction of the institution. And then, institutions should involve students in specific jobs so that students can learn how to the work system in the institution even with a small portion. That's all I can say. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.